Captain's log, stardate 0113202019.0, Starship Excelsior's log, NCC 77246. So I wanted to share with you all an apology, first of all, for yesterday's video. I deleted it. I got kind of upset at what was going on, and I apologize to you all. My family, one of my family members, I think, was trying to do a joke on me or play a trick, and I don't take kindly to those kind of tricks. I was in a panic. I was always taught that if you do YouTube videos and you get threatened or threats made, to report it, and so I got angry, and I've been staying off of Facebook except for a few times when I posted something or other, and in my opinion, it's all good, because it's just how I am. So I did want to give you an update. So currently, I got my clipboard with me right here, and I'm going over video game reviews because Chloe wants me to review games that might be good for her to purchase. And to me, I'm trying to do that. But, I've also been trying to watch movies. Now, I just finished the Chronicle of Narnia series for myself this morning, and I went to sleep. When I woke up, my back is killing me this morning due to the fact that it's like 8 degrees out and the wind chill is really bad and it is bloody snowing. So I've been holed up here. I got my food in the oven. I got to call Poppy tonight at 9 as usual. Otherwise, I thought, this might be, a short video today because I have nothing much to say in my video, And so to me, I just wanted to share this with you that, I'm watching reviews. Chloe's birthday is in 4 days, so I gave her present early. I got her the Lord of the Rings trilogy theatrical releases, which means it doesn't have the extended. The extended also comes with the Hobbit series, and I haven't seen those. I can watch the Hobbits, but to do that, it's like $3 or $4 per movie, so I'd be paying like $12 for 3 movies. But the problem I find with Amazon, and I wanted to share this with you, is Amazon, in my opinion, and this is where people say, oh, well, you're wasting money, is basically I like watching movies. And right now, because it's winter time and I have nothing better to do, I've been watching a lot of movies now. The first 2 Chronicles of Narnia is on Disney Plus, which we pay. Oh, I get Disney Plus on my computer or my so I watch all my Disney Plus through my TV, and so I watch my Disney Plus on my computer, and I watch it really well. And like once we're done with that, we still got the Cinderella series to watch. We got the Herbie series to watch. We're waiting for some other movies. Me and Chloe hasn't seen Venom, so because Venom's on Stars, we want to watch that. She also wants to watch the Men in Black International, which is on Stars, so we have plenty to do. I did find out the Chronicles of Narnia 3, the third Chronicles movie, they haven't made the other 2 yet. Those movies are that third movie is actually on HBO, and to me, I've checked out HBO's movie lineup, and I found nothing worth subscribing to HBO or Showtime or Cinemax. I've done my research. I mean, Disney is not bad. I do not like how Disney took away Home Alone 1 and 2, but at least me and Chloe got to watch it at least once each. Or I watched Home Alone 1 and 2 twice. And 3. I found Home Alone 1 and 2 to be, basically on that aspect. So, on that issue. So, it's been very good to spend my time watching video game reviews as well as other things. But like I said, I wanted to apologize to anyone out there because, my cousin and cousin-in-law, I think they were both in on it. They were doing a prank, where my cousin's account, cousin-in-law's account was hacked, and supposedly, she wasn't typing what she wanted, and my cousin basically came out and said, "Look, it was me." It scared me because Chloe was about to call the sheriff. Basically, I mean, I've had threats made on my own live channel when my husband died, and because of it, I, for one, are I, for one, um, basically, um, so Chloe is looking at me for a second. So, hold on a second. So, basically, I got reviews to watch. I got some reviews to watch on Baldur's Gate again, Icewind Dale, and Neverwinter Nights on the PlayStation 4 and uh, 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 PS4 reviews, and then I gotta watch Assassin's Creed reviews, and then The Witcher 3, Fire Emblem 3, and Atelier Riaza. I think that's how it's pronounced, Riaza. But anyways, so my cousin basically messaged me, and I got so angry that I decided to put them on ignore mode right now because, they're family, but at the same time I was hurt mentally because of this prank or something. So Chloe was about on using my desktop to call the sheriff, and have them come out because, there was something about, my cousin. Of course, he knows where I live. He's my cousin. So technically, what happened was he basically made some threats, and well, it wasn't really threats. It was like, I know where you live, unblock me type thing. And it was one of those accounts that I didn't know that he would create to make comments. So to me, it was, pretty cheesy, So I thought I would share that with you all. Now, a couple things I want to share with you is also for my own records. I saw a post today about transgendered people, should be in the right prison. Well, I completely agree. If you commit a crime, basically, you should be in the gender's prison that you have. If you're fully post-operative, for example, then yes. Now, one of the things I do want to say is, I do think, that, I've been reading a lot of comments off and on posts, one being, about Chelsea Manning, and Chelsea Manning apparently will not testify against the guy Julian Assange from WikiLeaks or whatever it is. So technically, what happened is they're holding her without bail because they're trying to force her to testify, and she refuses. So they've jailed her. Now, I think that's wrong, but I've heard a lot of the people out there. A lot of the people out there is complaining because they say President Obama pardoned her. Now, pardon means you can't testify or whatever. You're free and clear. However, apparently the wording they used was communed her sentence. So technically, I'm still learning on that aspect. So, but anyway, so basically, this I made a thing, saying, and then you have Elizabeth Warren talking about, trans women should be treated as women too. And I for the most part, agree. I mean, Chloe was just talking to me today about rights, and with me, I've been kind of getting cranky with her. Would you have a seat, Chloe? Would you like to give your opinion on this whole thing? So basically, she basically turned around and said that trans women should have uh, a lot of rights. Now, my opinion was, and I made this statement on Facebook, was that unless the Trump administration goes bye bye, which means I'm not saying do something stupid or anything. I'm saying unless they go bye-bye, the Trump administration is going to try to erase the trans community, the gays and the lesbians, for the church and everything else. And so to me, I was basically saying, and I said, look, if Elizabeth Warren's the one that's going to get the Democratic ticket, Donald Trump's got already won. A lot of people say women shouldn't be running right now. Hillary lost twice. So that should tell you right there, once or whatever it is, that we should be very, and then Chloe was talking to me about other issues, about uterus and ovary transplants. You want to give your opinion on it?
It won't work.
Why not?
But for one, their bodies won't take it because it's different DNA. And number two, they have a male pelvis, so they wouldn't be able to give birth anyways.
Yeah, well, but anyways, and I mean, literally, I've been told, many times over, when it comes to God, God doesn't want time travel, because if time travel is possible, I would have brought Aaron back. So, but anywho, enough about that. Like I said, I got a phone call tonight with Poppy at 9 as usual. I got, I got, I got,
Stop fibbing. What's the problem? You want to fight with me? Stop fibbing. We're not on YouTube to start any fights. Sorry to say.
I'm actually, as you know, looking for peace, and with whatever happened with yesterday's YouTube fiasco, I'm actually, you know what happened with YouTube. You almost called the sheriff last night.
Yeah. I mean, please, no threatening on YouTube, no threatening to fight. I mean, this is
not into fighting anyone. I'm just basically, I was talking to someone about personal opinions. We all have our own opinions on things. Like, I saw a trans person today talking about how they're detransitioning for other reasons, and to me, I thought it was an interesting post, but no, my YouTube channel is to promote thoughts on many comments and many subjects, and so forth and so on. But like I said, my back is literally killing me because my back is hurting, and I just thought maybe I would share that with you all. My back's killing me, and then watching reviews. This is something I do in the winter time because it's free. And it doesn't cost me anything. I just got to buy. It cost me maybe a little paper, and so forth and so on. Hello, Boon Moon. Eat some pellets, I see. So tonight's dinner is Salisbury steak for me, and then I'm hoping to see what the weather's like tomorrow, and so I figured I would, take care of my stuff. And like I said, Stars is really good. Disney Plus is really good. So they're all good shows, and I, for one, find those shows to be really really good, and like I said, we have Cinderella, we have the Aladdin series, we have the Herbie series. I mean, you can't go wrong with Disney. Disney is, in my opinion, pretty damn good, and I'm finding it to be really, really good, and so forth and so on. So to me, it's really a good thing, So, but yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you all. Like I said, I picked up the a DVD collection for Chloe of The Lord of the Rings. Like I said, I'm looking at The Hobbit. Couple things I want to talk to you today for a second is about what's going on. Also, I'm looking at instead of using the PS3 or PS4 or Xbox One X or Xbox One, to use it as a DVD Blu-ray player, I thought about buying an independent DVD player by LG. with an HDMI output, so I can actually use the HDMI on my what do you call it? On my TV, so I can start watching movies and accumulating more DVD and Blu-rays, so I can actually enjoy more movie time. Because movie time apparently does have a effect on keeping Chloe at bay. Now, one of the things Chloe asked about was Social Security, and they haven't contacted us yet for any more information. She signed over her medical records, so we're trying to see what's going on, but it's a wait and see game. We've already gotten, almost approximately 14 weeks. So, next month it'll be 4 months, and so they say 3 to 5 months. So, we'll know, and then you have 60 days to appeal. So we will do that. But right now, we're not, getting anything done. So we're just waiting. So, so basically, I wanted to share that with you all. I've been kind of depressed over the fact and triggered by, what family has done to me, but it's okay. I'm not angry with them. My anger was fueled last night, and with everything going on, I decided to take a break from messaging, family members and so forth and so on, and getting things done, And then the other thing is I've been slowly clearing out my what do you call it, my email box again, because my email box gets really full. I mean, it literally gets filled to the brim, and I'm one of those lazy people that I just leave it in there, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll remember to clean it. So slowly, off and on, this winter time, I've been cleaning it out, but I've also been what do you call it, getting it done slowly but surely, And so to me, I thought it would be an interesting discussion. So, I'm not angry. It was a trigger. And Chloe knows that it kind of gets me down to the point where I dwell on these things. And it's not just that. I mean, I dwell on other things. Would you like to say something?
Well,
oh, my back.
Just gonna say that people attacking each other, it's not a good idea.
No, I mean, we're here to express love, and yet at the same time, people are attacking each other, and to me, that's just downright wrong, literally. And so, one of the things I've been meaning to talk to you all about also, is I need to take some time and to finish a letter I've been writing to Jose, because, Jose means a lot to me, and because of it, Jose means a lot to me, and I want Jose to, message me, let me know what's going on, etc., etc. So, but anywho, like I said, this video is going to be short and sweet because I have nothing to report. Like we said, we got plenty of snow. We got more coming. My back's killing me. I want to get my business done on the computer so I can sit down and watch the Chronicles of Narnia again. Chloe was like, oh yeah, the first one was great. But, if Chloe watched she forgot the end of the first one. So she's got to watch the first 3 before we have a rental up on when
does the third one come available on Disney Plus?
Don't know. I mean, right now they contracted it out to be with HBO. So technically, HBO has it. So technically, it kind of sucks. The other thing I wanted to say was I was looking at placing an order on Amazon for some candy, but candy would just rot my mouth and people say, oh, well, you don't need enough candy. I've eaten enough candy canes this month, and a lot of them weren't that flavorful. So to me, I'm, looking at, what's going on. So, I just realized my Stars and my Disney Plus, I just checked my balance, has actually been debited out. So I only have Amazon Prime that's going to take out. So Stars and Disney's good, and Disney Plus and Stars, we have no problem, and we are enjoying our Disney Plus. So, basically, like I said, I got letters to write. I need to get a printer. That's something I've been looking into. Blu-ray player, DVD player, a new comforter for next winter, and other things. Currently, our heater is set at 80 degrees to keep this place warm because of the whole cold spots in the area. So, but anyways, I will update you all tomorrow. I'm not angry with anyone. For my moderator, Jenna, I don't cause wars. I was in a depressive, bad mood because of yesterday's arguments with my family, basically saying that the government might have hacked the Dinky's account. Turns out it was my cousin doing a prank, and again, that was very unethical, and to me, I'm disgusted. Literally, I'm like the movie Inside Out. I got all these little people, and first my anger came out, which got quelled by Chloe. Normally, I don't show my anger. I'm like my husband. I keep it embedded. And then afterwards, I basically put on movies and did everything else to pass the time until, today. And I still need some time to regroup when it comes to it. So, when it comes to my Facebook post, for example, for some of you out there, when I put debate time, basically my debate time was, I'm testing the waters, and seeing, on other things like the royal family. That's one different things. Food stamp, that's a different thing. Royal family, no one gives a shit about pretty much. Debate time, I figured someone would have said something about Chelsea Manning, like I said, with Chelsea Manning, like I said, I don't know all the facts. I'm not going to go look it up. To me, my opinion is this. This is just my own opinion. My own opinion matters, and everyone else does, and I don't cause a big stinker argument. But Chelsea Manning committed treason. She gave or sold or did whatever information, the federal government information, to Julian Assange. For that, I think she should have spent 35 years instead of like 7 or 8 years. She should have been basically in jail to rot, for that 35 years. Transitioning or not, you can transition in solitary confinement, but I mean, look, every one of the people that committed treason under the Nixon administration, they got 35 years, and I think most of them, basically, most of the ones that did get the long terms, they actually, served it. Whereas his own administration, like Bob Haldeman and John Ehrlichman, got like 3 or 4 years in prison. So to me, I think, someone who's committed that kind of treason should be suffered for it, in the prison, because, you committed treason. You don't deserve to be out and about making millions of dollars for your story, for selling your stuff to WikiLeaks, and all of a sudden you're entitled to all this money. I mean, to me, you're not entitled to one damn dime after what you did, in my opinion. You commit treason to my country, you better be basically hung. In my opinion, you commit treason, you should be hung, pretty much, Then I basically want to say, TSA, I posted a thing about, the country's backwards. Well, with the Trump administration, they're basically doing legal discrimination through transgendered people, through discrimination, in different ways. I mean, look at uterus transplants. I spoke about that. I mean, literally, my true opinion is if God wants it, God will give it. But at the same time, you got to ask yourself, can the male body who transitions to female handle it? Yes, they could, probably. The pelvis, well, I've heard from genetic women saying, well, men's found this is, well, that could be a debate for another time, but I've heard it over and over and over. And then finally, the main big problem is even if the transgendered women turn around and said it's medically necessary, the insurance companies, as I already said, have crippled the trans community because Donald Trump's crushing them. Basically, he's found a back door to take away health care for trans people. Eventually, it's going to be pure discrimination to the point of no return. And I've seen it themselves. So will it be for rich people that can't have a baby? More likely, yes. Will it be for transgendered people? No. If you have insurances and Medicaid, the insurance companies aren't going to be paying $500,000 to $1 million for uterus or ovaries transplant. I mean, it could be possible, but honestly, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I can't say yay or I can't say nay, again. But I do agree that a trans woman, if they're going to be jailed, they should be in solitary confinement. Now, if they have to be in an all-men's prison, put them in a solitary and let them not come out. Give them something to do, instead, But then again, I've heard people say, well, the trans woman goes into a genetic female prison, quote unquote, then they're going to be shoved in the back and all this crap. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert, honestly. I'm an expert on other issues, but not that one. So technically, I can't sit there with a straight face and say what I can and can't say. So with that said, everyone, there you have it. I just wanted to say, thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Look for another video. I got the Chronicle of Narnia to set up once my reviews are done and my dinner's eaten. And then I will be set till poppy time. And then afterwards, I will be set till tomorrow. So with that said, everyone, I'll give you an update tomorrow. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit that like, subscribe button. So hold some fun even for your family, including your dogs or cats. Thanks for watching, everyone, and stay tuned. For new video content. Hit that bell notification. It's hold some fun even for your bunnies and your service dogs. Thanks for watching. Captain's log out. NCC 77246. This transmission ends now.